I started golf later in life and accidentally became obsessed. And honestly, if you told me a few years ago that I'd be golfing multiple times a week, joining leagues, traveling with my clubs, and showing up to golf courses all by myself, I never would have believed you. I couldn't even hit the ball back in the day. I'm Renee Fry, a beginner golfer documenting my journey, learning golf later in life, making golf feel less intimidating and a lot more fun for women. If you're new to golf or thinking about starting, I'm really glad you're here. Hit subscribe and join me on this journey. My golf journey started about 10 months ago. One day, my friend Jillian posted on Facebook that she was signing up for a women's golf lesson group called Chicks with Sticks and asked if anyone wanted to join her. The second I saw the post, I thought, hell yes. So I signed up. But my golf story actually started years before that, right before COVID. My husband and I decided we wanted to learn golf, and we booked a lesson with John Means, a golf pro at one of the local courses. And I had bought random set of golf clubs right off the rack of a sporting goods store. Did I test them? No. Did I know anything about shafts or fittings or club selections? Absolutely not. I literally bought them because I liked the colors on the bag. True story. And at the beginning of the lesson, he looked at me and said, Renee, if you can shoot 100 or under, everyone will want to golf with you. That lit something up in me. I love having a goal to work towards. There was just one problem. I couldn't hit the ball, like barely at all. And at the end of the lesson, he told me, go home, hit your club on a tire, practice in your yard, and once you can hit the ball, then come back. I literally wanted to cry, and I left feeling completely deflated. Those shiny new clubs sat in my garage for the next 5 years. Then Chicks with Sticks happened, and everything changed. The lessons were taught by Sydney, a female collegiate golfer, and she made golf feel approachable. For the first time ever, I felt like I belonged. She didn't care if we were beginners. She didn't care if we had never swung a club before. She just welcomed everyone. I practiced constantly. I listened. I got obsessed with improving. Jillian and I started golfing and practicing together all the time because we both had the same goal. We wanted to feel confident enough and actually play and enjoy the game. Then I played my first golf scramble, and thank goodness my friend Barbara was there because I barely understood club selection at the time. At one point she looked at me and said, Renee, you're really strong. You might need firmer shafts. You should probably look into men's shafts, which completely shocked me because I didn't even know that was a thing. That golf scramble ended up introducing me to even more women golfers, including one gal who invited me to a women's golf group called Nine and Wine. The next day they were doing a putting lesson at Hazeltine. So obviously I showed up. And little by little, golf started becoming part of my life. But as I started golfing more each week, I noticed something. I didn't see a lot of women on the course. There were times I'd play an entire round and not see another female on the course. Now, I never really have been someone who shies away from things. I actually love blazing trails, trying new things, and stepping into spaces where I might not fully know what I'm doing yet. But I realized a lot of women never start golf because golf can feel intimidating, uncomfortable, or like everyone else has the knowledge and the confidence except them. And truthfully, I don't believe that's true at all. I think more women would love golf if they simply felt more welcomed, encouraged, and confident enough to begin. Because women absolutely belong on the golf course too. What John told me years ago, if you can shoot 100 or under, everyone will want to golf with you, Renee. By the end of September, I was golfing 2 to 3 times a week and completely hooked. But living in Wisconsin, winter was coming. I noticed a sign on a building and it said Bogey Box. I looked into it and it was a private golf simulator membership. earlier during Chicks and Sticks, we had asked one of the instructors, how often do you need to play to actually get good? And she said 3 times a week. So I thought, well, if I want to get better, I need to keep swinging all winter. So I joined Bogey Box, and my golf obsession only got worse. Since then, I've golfed in Mexico with my husband, traveled with my massive torpedo golf bag that's practically as tall as I am, showed up by myself to golf in Arizona, which was pretty terrifying at first, joined a ladies golf league, got fitted for clubs, learned golf etiquette, and learned the rules. And I still feel like I'm just getting started. And that's why I'm sharing this journey, because golf can feel really intimidating when you start later in life, especially as a woman. It can feel like everyone already knows what they're doing except for you. But what I've learned is you don't need to be good to start. You just need to start. So if you're learning golf too, or thinking about starting, I hope I can make golf feel a little less intimidating and a lot more fun. I'd love to have you along for the journey.